now we defending Henry Pollock's aura farming. So who knows?
No.
Maybe in the UK, this March ad is just Henry Pollock.
Maybe.
The licking of the lip.
I promise you that's going to... That is going to be used so much.
Oh, no, it irks you.
That's going to be used so much on TV. How's everyone? Welcome back to Game Time, episode 29. We're in the beautiful Redefine studio in a very, very windy Cape Town. It might not look it through the windows, but the trees are holding on for dear life.
They're sideways. Yeah.
Sideways. We're in the windy city.
Yeah,
but yeah, Jossie, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a very long time.
I haven't seen you either in a while, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, last
weekend.
Last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not lie to each other.
But that feels far away
Yeah.
because usually it's the weekend for recording, and then at some point in the week, we see each other at some point. But it's just been it's been a bit manic. But I'm good, dude. Who am I?
Bandiaki.
Nah, I'm Rassie. After a win.
It could have been Bandiaki
Loved
as well.
it. Yeah, true. Could have been. That's actually a damn good guess. I could have been James Lowe. I could have been
anyone.
Bandiaki.
Yeah.
I could have been any Irish player in the face of defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a fake smile and a fake energy.
Before
we get into that,
yeah.
That alone annoyed me for the last 30 minutes.
Oh,
of that
dude.
game.
Yeah.
But yeah, where were you this weekend? Like, you did some cool event.
Oh, yeah, they had the Swatch Ultimate X, which
Amazing.
was skating and BMXing in the waterfront at Battery Park is the name of it, I think. Insane setup. We were there with Monster, which was
Cool.
madness. Monster had a whole section, tented area and whatever. We filmed through, myself and Dylan filmed through all the skating, the BMXing. They ran two, what do you call it, like ramp sections parallel to each other, one for skate and one for BMX. So when the BMX was going on, you were standing on all the skate ramps, filming from in between the ramps there, and then vice versa. And guys were sending it, dude. We watched a 12-year-old Russian kid do a double backflip in his warm-ups. 12 years old. He's like this big. And he's
So
just
it just pops, probably just
sending.
goes, ching, and then
Oh,
flies.
yeah, he weighs nothing. So it's just like speed
You wouldn't have
and
gone today.
distance.
Like, with the wind today, you would have landed there in the ocean.
Landed at the stadium. Yeah, cool.
Probably picked him up there on Robben Island. Sorry, man.
Dude, it was sick.
Doesn't even need his kite. He just...
Yeah, just spread your wings and fly, boy. But it was lekker. Kevin Peraza came through, which we learned through the process of all the athletes and through all the organizers that he's an 11 times gold medal champion for the X Games. He's the first person in history to ever win gold in every division or profession of BMX, whether it's ramp or it's dirt or it's freestyle. Apologies, I don't know the exact terminologies. But that was madness, dude. You're seeing these guys like throw bikes in the air and catch them again before they hit the deck. Like, it was next level.
It's just amazing what some of these guys can do on a bicycle. Congratulations to our brother Malky.
Yay! Well done, bugger.
Man of the match and IRB player of the year.
Yeah.
What a fucking weekend for the boy.
Dude. And
some
so
stitches.
deserved.
So deserved.
It makes sense that it's him.
Yeah. I mean, he's been since his first nomination in 2018, all the way through, he's been one of the best hookers in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, showed the class again this weekend. And from halfway through the rugby championship till now, he's been the best hooker in the world. Like, there's no one that can compete with him. So, well deserved. Very, 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 very happy for our friend.
Yeah. What's awesome is when, I mean, it's been like that with you, with Malky, with a lot of the guys. Like, everyone's so chill about the fact that they're professional rugby players. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll sit with Malky and go like, dude, you've achieved this and done that. And he just loves rugby.
The game,
like, a clip came up on TikTok the other day. I think it's from Chasing the Sun, the second season, where he talks about playing rugby for his mom and how much his mom supported him and everything. And you hear stories like that and you go, you know, at the end of the day, regardless of accolade or achievement or status, people are just people, you know, and they love what they love and they do it for their own reasons, you know.
And they're bloody good at it.
And they're flipping good at it. And all of them just happen to be South African. So, you know, it's just different.
I don't know if you saw the clip on Box Rugby's Instagram, where when they announced, when Victor Matfield came into the locker room and announced Malky as IB Player of the Year or Men's 15 Player of the Year, how the team embraced him. So that was pretty special.
That was sick.
Like Arrogance coming and like giving him another headbutt, like and everyone rubbing his head. I swear his eye was bloody from the fact that they celebrated.
Yeah.
But no, like it does show a lot, like, because rugby players in general, like they don't brag about their achievements, which is good. But yeah, I mean, this is one he's allowed to brag about. I mean, being the best player in the world.
Yeah.
In my opinion, for a couple of years now, is well deserved. And yeah, he's probably going to get it hopefully one more time.
I think so.
He's going to get that. Yeah.
Can you get multiple? Yeah, you can, eh?
Yeah, the guy who's got it the most is Richie McCaw. Peter Steph's got it twice before. So you can. I think Malcolm's
You can have multiple.
If he carries on with the form he currently has, I think he can possibly get it again.
Yeah, get a bit of a back-to-back like the World Cup stuff.
Back to back.
That'd be sick.
Then cement that you're the best who can. None of this fucking Dan Sheenan shit.
Yeah, none of that. Get
that.
rid of that talk.
Yeah.
We've had enough.
Got Malcolm Marx in the fucking house.
The double M.
Double M.
Double M.
Double M.
Say the name.
Fucking hit you with a nut courant papier, Malcolm.
There we go. Keep our hooker's damn name out your mouth.
Yeah.
What a legend. Well done.
Yeah.
Also, they put Henry Pollock forward for Breakout Player of the Year, which unfortunately for him, he didn't get it. You were saying someone from New Zealand?
Thank you.
It's nothing personal. It's just
you. I love the comments. There's also like, I think it's Skulk who said like, bunch of his mates from the 27 World Cup era would come out of retirement and do one full preseason just to play one game against Pollock.
just one.
I would do the same.
Yeah.
I would come out of retirement, do a full preseason, rehab the fuck out of my neck, just to play one game, just to get my hands on him once.
Just once.
Just once.
Do you
I
think
don't think
that...
I'll do anything. Like when I get there, I'll probably be too tired, like chasing him the whole game, and then I get to him.
Yeah.
It's like, now what now?
True.
Just get a red card, punch him or something. I don't know.
That's fine. It'll be turned into a 20-minute. Although you'll be playing for South Africa, so you'll get banned for 9 games if you get a red card. We're not allowed to as South Africans. But it's strange, dude. Like,
Everyone's chirping, so he pinches my nut.
yeah, then you have an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because it seems like then it's free for all.
Then it's a free fall.
All you got to do is just say that he, grabbed a bit of a ballast, and then you can smack him straight in the back.
As hard as you want to.
Yeah, yeah.
And then your red card gets decided, but then I'll retire again.
Yeah, you'll be like, it's fine. I'll take the red card forever.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace, homies.
You should just take the ref's mic and be like, thank you, guys. That's me. I'm done. Thank you very much. While he's on the ground. Thank you. See you soon.
Cheers.
Peace. Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Do you think there's some sort of like, maybe this is a stupid question, maybe I'm overthinking it, but do you think there's some sort of like strategy to the fact that because England love him, the team love him, which is cool to see for a young player to come in and be accepted, but do you think there's strategy to the attitude and the chirpiness and the...
No, I just think it's how youngsters like operate these days. Like kids that's like less 25 and younger. Like it's that TikTok era. They grew up with TikTok, and all the famous people they were following were all these YouTubers and TikTok superstars. So I think it's just the way that they think it's normal to act. Like if you had to go 20 years ago, 15 years ago, and you had to think about the rugby players who's playing then, none of them have these out there. Like the most someone would do is like run a podcast or maybe do a couple of funny ads.
Or present.
Or maybe do like a couple of ads. But that would be like a big production house. So no one goes out on their own and does like these dances which is fine. There's some guys at the Stormers who love to do it, and I've got no beef with them. I've got no beef with Henry Pollock to do these TikTok things, but there's an era of rugby players that was like old school rugby, and you're like a sportsman, like you need to be fucking professional about this. And then there's guys who play rugby because they love the game, but they they become these TikTok superstars. And I think the youth loves it. Like our older guys don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
As if it makes sense.
There's a little bit of a catch-22 in this.
Yeah.
But I think, look, this is me speaking as someone that hasn't played professional rugby, so I don't actually have the right to comment on this, but I'm going to do it in any way.
You go, boy.
Let's go. In that, I think he's an incredible rugby player. I'll never take that away from him. He's a very, very talented rugby player. It seems like, in my limited knowledge, when he does step on the field for the team, he does make a difference. Changes the pace of the game, has impact, can make those quick little runs and find the gaps and kind of cause a bit of breakthrough. The only thing, if you want to be like an arrogant or super confident or whatever you want to call it kind of player, cool. I've got no right to comment in on that. When he was licking his lips and laughing during that haka, I was like, now I got a problem with it. And again, I have no right to say this, right? I'm not a rugby player. But me, my family, my community, my country even, have all been raised that you respect New Zealand. You respect the culture, you respect the attitude, you respect the heritage behind what that is. Yeah, they form the V and they do the whole thing and you're not allowed to do it. And it's like this, they contest the haka. Cool, okay. But like, I don't know if the laughing and the licking at, like, yes, it's to do this, what the kids are calling like aura farming, so that it gets clipped and you're like the badass guy that like didn't care about the haka.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Are you teaching me something today?
Yeah.
Aura forming.
Do you know 6-7 yet?
I've seen it, like, I don't know what it means.
It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like we had like all the 69 jokes and like what's 10 plus 9? 21? You're stupid. Like we had all the Vine things and all that. They've got the 6-7 thing, which I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
To me, it just means like,
6, like,
hey, like that's how I see it.
is that, okay.
It's just like it was a great Springbok game, and I'm like 6-7. Apparently, that's how it works. That felt disgustingly awkward to do in front of you. That was bad. Wow, my family are gonna hate me for that one. But sure, the youth.
Turning 30. No,
I'm turning 30, dude. And here I am trying to learn terminology of the kids. Oh, maybe, they're not the problem. Maybe I am. But like, to close off my point, that irked me. That got under my skin. Because I'm just like, there's players on that team that have played so much longer than you have. But again, I'm not in his position. I'm not a professional rugby player. Yeah. And I've never faced a haka. So maybe it is a thing of like, I don't care, back at them. Don't know. That's my 2 cents. 6-7, motherfuckers. 6-7.
Okay, that's rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it possibly is. Like aura farming, cheapest. If that is what it was trying to do. Because what also irks me the most about him is like when he looks up at the big screen or like, there's no need for it in rugby. Like you get enough screen time, buddy.
Yeah. See, exactly. That's actually a great example you bring up because I think that's like, it's catching the moment, right? Whereas someone was saying on a podcast recently, they were saying the accolade that you receive for achieving something should be what the high is, if that makes sense. It should be, I want to pick this phone up, silly example. I pick the phone up, cool, I achieved the thing I said I would do. The accolade of achievement is what causes the dopamine hit or causes the love of self or whatever other terminology you want to give this. Whereas nowadays what it's become, I want to pick the phone up, I pick it up. Did we film it? And then I go watch the footage of me doing it and I go, oh, this is cool. The footage is cool. It's almost like
it's not the action anymore. It becomes what is the public's perception going to be of my action.
We almost watch ourselves as third-party people.
So you're living in like the third person.
Yes. So yes, I'm scoring the try, but it's wait a second. How cool does this look on the screen? Because I want to see that footage later. It's like, no, dude, you did it. You scored the try. It was a great try as well where you did that. Was that little kick through that he got?
I'm not sure.
I think so. Yeah, that
Oh yeah, the one where he just like got chased and then fucking looked in the big screen to see if I don't know if he was looking at himself or he was looking at to see if he can see the guy behind him.
and the guy caught him,
And the guy nipped his ankles, yeah.
slid, and just made it over the line. Yeah, great try.
But it's like, I mean, if you think about like aura farming, like fucking I want to talk about this phrase.
I really hope this phrase is still a thing, and it's not like a year outdated now.
That's
It's
fine,
not,
we'll
eh?
bring it back.
We'll bring it back. There we go. There we go.
Aura farming. Like Gaza's opening try of the weekend's game, that was like pure skill.
Yeah.
That looks damn cool as well. Like if I don't think if he dived with the ball in his left arm and slid over the line like a normal person, like you probably would have gone into touch. But running and then realizing, shit, I'm running out of space, and then doing that big ass dive to score the try, like those things get practiced. Like that is a cool moment. Like,
Oh, that's
If you
incredible.
ever need a moment to be like fucking cool, but I don't think he goes out and says like, I'm gonna dive on purpose like this, or I'm gonna offload on purpose like this
Yeah.
to catch the. Maybe Sasha does it, but I don't think a guy like Willemse does it. Like he's
Dude, even Sasha, I think these are just, now we're gonna sound so biased because we're talking about South African players. I want to try Damian McKenzie's try against when he hit that backwards try
yeah,
right into the corner.
but that was like fucking athleticism and skill.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I don't think at any point Damian McKenzie was like, I hope I score a try that looks sick on camera. I think he's like, I hope we win this fucking game. Yeah. You know, like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
But then again, in contention to that, to play devil's advocate, you also look at other sports and you look at like what always comes to mind for me, the Tiger Woods putt, where the ball went, got right to the edge, rolled and stopped, and you had the perfect Nike swoosh. And it was almost like
Good.
God and the universe timed it so perfectly that there was like 3 seconds of delay and then poof in the hole. That's a moment that like, come on.
Yeah.
You know?
It would be sad if you didn't capture it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
So like the counterpart is, imagine we didn't catch these cool moments.
Yeah, that'd be cuck.
I'd be bleak about it, right?
Like what highlights do we watch?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
What would SuperSport put out leading up in fucking March and April, leading up to the internationals?
yeah, where
Nothing.
they've got like F1, and then the try, and then the cricket hit, and then the catch, and then the this March.
Yeah.
Those ads.
Yeah, those ads would just be blank. We'll just say this March. Rugby. If we didn't have these fucking cool oaks capturing all these
Exactly.
aura farming, fucking hard.
Now we defending Henry Pollock's aura farming. So who knows?
No.
Maybe in the UK, their this March ad is just Henry Pollock.
Maybe.
The licking of the lip.
I promise you that's gonna fucking that is gonna be used so much.
No, it irks you.
That's gonna be used so much on TV. Like it's gonna be used in the Six Nations, building up to fucking in their Six Nations big rugby build up. It's gonna be used so many times.
That's been used everywhere now. He's done a
to
good
see-
job. He's done a good job of that. He's made himself
You're gonna make me stop watching rugby. if you
extremely
talk about
relevant.
this.
Dude, you know
Oh,
how many
I'm
like
just physically gonna watch the game. I don't want to watch anything else.
you know what will make you stop watching rugby is World Rugby with the referee. That'll make you want to stop watching rugby.
Yes, up until this weekend against Ireland, because then I felt like he was amazing.
Did you think so?
No, I think it was fair. Like I felt Ireland probably should have gotten 3 more yellow cards, in my opinion. There was a penalty try that wasn't given a yellow card because they got at the previous scrum they yellow card a guy.
Oh yeah. There was the turned over one against Marnie.
There's Marnie's incident. There was there's a couple more infringements where the Oaks were blatant, where he should have given yellow cards, but he kept the game going. He could have easily, in my opinion, like if we had to talk about the game, like he could have easily blown them out of the park. Like he could have ended their entire game. He could have like Ireland could have had 8 players left on the field at one stage. That's how ill-disciplined I thought they were.
Why do you think there was such a lack of discipline for Ireland?
No, it was just consistent pressure from the box. Like every scrum was going backwards. The lineouts was like they were putting pressure on the lineouts. They were tackling the fuck out of the Oaks. They were it was just consistent pressure. So, no, I think this weekend's refereeing, I just want to get his name right.
We've got notes, yeah. We'll go through moment by moment of the game as well quickly.
But his refereeing skill set was amazing. I thought it was brilliant. So,
I found the game, and this isn't an attack at the ref personally, maybe it's at, I think you could tell in this game that World Rugby went, hang on, these red cards are getting a bit ridiculous. We need to find a way around this, which is why I think that hit on Malcolm was given as a 20-minute red, which in my opinion, again, my 2 cents, that should have been a permanent red.
Yeah.
It was extremely intentional. Dangerous. You aimed at his face. It was clearly a shoulder dive to try hurt or move the player or remove the player from the ruck.
Yeah.
There was no need for it at all. And I actually think he came in from the side as well. So like nothing about it was clean or clear.
No.
That I think should have been the kind of red card that Lurt got.
Yes, Lurt
straight red, get off, dude.
For him, yeah. I agree. No, it was bad. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Even like the way his arm was tucked. Like there was he didn't even think about wrapping his arm.
No.
Anyway.
I breached like a whale. Straight at him, dude. That's exactly how he hit him.
It's like a dolphin dive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think this 20-minute red card rule that they've now introduced, to me, all that does is cause 20 minutes of pressure for a team and then cause a substitution. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that should be there? Or should it just be, you get a yellow because you made a oopsie. You made a oopsie, fine. Take your yellow, 10 minutes, come back on. That I understand.
Yeah.
Red card, it's a red card, dude. It's supposed to be, it was intentional, it was super dangerous, played the player in the air and he landed on his head, or you dove at Malky and hit him in the face with a shoulder. Don't do that. You know you're not supposed to. Get off.
Yeah. So the 20-minute red card is for that specific scenario. So like Franco Morse's scenario. Like say Franco got a red card, say a bunker red card. He would have gone off for 20 minutes and then they would have substituted him because his action it was foul play, but it wasn't like as bad as what everyone perceived. Like Lutz looked way worse and Franco's one got pulled back, all those nice things. But if Franco in the 11th minute of the test match gets like a permanent red card, the team plays with 14 players for 70 minutes or 65 minutes, whatever the time is left. The 20-minute red card is there so that doesn't happen. So if something like that, a tackle like that happens, goes straight to the bunker, so it's automatically a yellow card first, but then with the bunker review. So the bunker goes, the degree of danger is quite high, so we're going to give him a red card. So, but then that player alone gets punished. So he doesn't continue with the game, and the team gets punished only for 20 minutes instead of 65 minutes. So the game goes back to... So it becomes a competitive game again.
I see what you're saying. So you keep it...
competitive.
Yeah, rather than...
destroy.
Well, I mean...
They destroyed the entire... Like with the French one and with Sosa's one, they destroyed the entire game with permanent red cards. Both of those must have gone to the bunker.
But I think that's why this one did. Because I think they were trying to change that.
Yeah, because now, 2 weekends in a row, you get permanent red cards. And I can't think that the referee at that... Say the Italy referee, he didn't think about the Lourdes one the week before, in that moment. He afterwards realized, oh, fuck. You know what I just did? I just gave the same team 2 permanent red cards 2 weekends in a row. Because it's the referee in that moment's decision who makes it.
Yeah.
So Lourdes, I understand. Lourdes is like... But Lourdes also, like, worst case scenario, that would have been like a 20-minute red card.
Yeah,
I think it's like yellow card because he was like fuck on his knees when he tackled the oak eventually.
Yeah. So what happened to first-time offense and repeated infringement? That doesn't seem to stand anymore.
Yeah, it happened a couple of times in the Irish game.
Well, we had
We lost Grant with repeated infringements.
Was his a repeated infringement?
Yeah, his was a repeated infringement. They lost 2 of their props, or a prop got a yellow card. They considered a penalty try like that. Repeated infringement.
Yeah. Marnie's, I mean, granted, he didn't get carded. He just the penalty got turned. That was stupid.
Yeah, but that was like excessive celebrating. I mean, fuck, if I've ever seen excessive celebrating.
The irony when you're playing the Irish and you get a penalty turnover for celebrating. The Irish celebrate fucking everything.
Really, they celebrate a fucking free kick like they
everything.
Just won the game.
Yeah, everything. Someone passes the ball.
Yes,
I'm like, you're supposed to do that.
They got a free kick at one of the scrums, or like the scrum collapsed. They fucking celebrate like they just won the game. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Early days still, boys.
And there's like fucking 30 minutes left in this test match, boys. Hold on.
We were saying as well, like, Aki and James Lowe. I mean, James Lowe is renowned for celebrating everything.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know if it's meme-wise or actual-wise in terms of minutes to the game, but his celebration of the All Blacks botching that one kick for touch. I don't know if you saw that. Someone put like a video together that went for kick for touch, botched it. Not a great kick. And you zoom in down on James Lowe and he's like, celebrating in front of the All Blacks. And from that point, the All Blacks just hammered them for the rest of the game. And I was like, don't do that. Don't upset the All Blacks.
Yeah.
They'll find you. Yeah. They have ways.
And they'll be looking for you.
Yeah. And then Aki's, which you explained this before recording, which is why I'm bringing it up quickly, because I think you gave a very valid reasoning as to why. But I think 5 cards in total through the game. One turned into a 20-minute red, 4 yellows. You're getting panel beaten in the scrum to the point that I saw Malky smirk. I saw him smile at some point. But it was like
scrum again.
Let's do another one.
Yeah.
Let's do another one. Yeah, we'll do this all day, boys. Yeah. You know, like that's how strong South African or the South African players are. Aki's behind everyone, laughing, smiling, acting like it doesn't matter to him that they lose, or doing it to take away from how important the victory is for the Springboks. So when we're going, wow, we beat Ireland, this is a huge deal because they've been talking about South Africa not deserving it for the longest amount of time. We did it, we won. And he laughs in the face of that. And it's like, oh, you don't respect the win, right?
Yeah.
But you gave a reasoning that I think actually backs him in a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, for me, growing up within sport, like our coaches always said, like, smile. Like, just smile like you're having the best time. Even if it's going badly, if it's going good. Because the smile just brings a lot of energy to yourself, but it also makes your opponent think like you're in this thing, like you're happy to be you're giving up a lot of confidence, and it might just be that reason for him and James Lowe be like we take rugby serious, but like let's enjoy it, like let's smile, let's have a good time, let's celebrate. The more we celebrate, type of mindset. So that is it irks me a fuck lot because I don't celebrate, but I used to smile a lot on the field, or I always used to be like quite happy on the field. But I didn't celebrate. I didn't like fist bump when we won a scrum, or yes, when we scored a try, of course I celebrated with the team, or made a big turnover, like would have celebrated, but not like a scrum or a reset or a guy knocking a ball on.
Or an opposition player getting a card.
No,
like
no, not at all. But that feels like that's where I think you sometimes have to draw the line. It's like, when is good celebration? Like, when do you celebrate and it's like valid? Like scoring a brilliant try, making a massive hit, or a crucial turnover at a breakdown, or flipping what else? Something big happens which has a big impact on the game. Yes, you celebrate big time. Or like a guy making a try-saving tackle and someone knocks the ball, like, yes, you celebrate that. But not a guy who's trying to catch the ball and then he just fucking just knocks it.
Yeah.
Like, by accident. Like, there's moments, and I feel like where Ireland sometimes get it wrong is they celebrate those moments as well. They go, fucking James Lowe, like, fucking 5-star, where you just like hands in the air, like, peel out, and he goes, like, fucking celebrates because someone made an error instead of, like, something good happened in the game.
Yeah. There's a very fine line, right?
Yeah, like a human error versus like something magical or something brilliant that you did to force the error.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, like
that's
Sasha,
well said.
Yeah, like such a shanking a kick versus you charging it down, and then something happens, and then you have a scrum, like for instance. Like that is like effort versus execution to create a back kick versus Sasha standing there with the penalty and not kicking it out. That is the difference.
Yeah. Rather by your own effort than by the opposition's mistake.
Yeah.
There's a difference in those two celebrations.
Yeah.
We were saying a lot with the Italy and the France game, funny enough as well, to turn that into a fan's responsibility and perspective as well, is I hate booing the kicker. I hate
the worst.
when they do that. And Dylan made a point where he said at Twickenham in the stadium, they actually had respect the kicker come up on the screens.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's bad. It happened a lot when Sasha stepped up for kicking against the French.
Yeah.
They booed him in those first kicks, which I'm not pointing finger. Maybe our fandom in South Africa has also done that. I don't know specifics, but when you celebrating downfall of the other team, I think it's weird.
Yeah.
When you maybe we do this as well as South Africans, we complain about the ref often. I know, but also the World Rugby doesn't like us. So granted, this is a 50-50 give and take. Booing the ref as much as they did yesterday, I was like, hey guys, at some point you've got to accept the fact that your team are very ill-disciplined today. You know? It can't always be the ref being a deuce when you've had 5 cards handed to your team. It's like...
I mean, it felt like fucking under 13 C team at Strand had more discipline than fucking Irish yesterday.
Exactly. Acknowledge that as a fan base, you know, that you could see. It's almost like the first 20 to 30 minutes, Ireland were there.
Yeah. They were like...
Yeah.
They're not a shit team, so they wouldn't have gone away until the end. Like,
exactly.
I think Ireland still, when they were 15 men again, I think they still thought they're going to win this game. They had some sort of foothold in the game. I felt South Africa was just not great at executing their opportunities. They had, like we spoke about it earlier, 7 or 8 22 entries and only had 24 points to show for it. Like, yes, there's a lot of, like, thingies that happen at the breakdown and little fucking... nuggety off the ball stuff that Ireland did, like discipline-wise, that stopped it. But still, like the box, like I spoke about this thing for the box in a rugby championship already when we played Australia the first time. I said like we had these entries, but we couldn't execute, so we lost the test match. And if we don't get it right against the French, and we don't get it right against Ireland, we might lose those test matches. Luckily, we won both of them, but still, it's still feeling like a spoiled kid now. Like, look, but South Africa's the best team in the world, but still, there's still so much room for improvement because they get these opportunities, and now just, okay, how can we score more points? How can we put teams even further away? That is like the question.
You were saying as well before we recorded, Sasha's try was at 46 minutes.
Yeah.
That was the last time South Africa put points on the board in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were fucking dominant for how long?
The entire second half.
Yeah, we were like 20 minutes spending there 22. Like, didn't come away with points once. So that is the annoying, like, so happy we won. Like, don't get me wrong, like, fucking stoked we beat them in Dublin, first time in 13 years. But, like, the box has got the potential to become fucking even better.
Yeah.
Like I was like asking ChatGPT, like, you know how the ranking, the points for international, how the world ranking points work?
Yeah, it's forever switching and changing all the time. 92.13.
Yeah, it's super confusing, but it's like the maximum amount of points you can make within a normal calendar year, non-World Cup, is, I think, 3 points. Like, if you win more than 15 points, you can make a maximum of a 3-point swing. So if you, like, on 93 points and the other team's on 90 points, then you can swap. Those 3 points can swap. So,
I see what you're saying.
So I was asking, like, ChatGPT, how does a team get to, like, 100 points? Like, they said the best team, the highest team points the team ever had was 96, and it was New Zealand in that 2011, 2015 era. And the Boks are on, like, I think 94 points now. like they up there. The Boks have to beat the top 2 teams or top 3 teams in the world for like 3 years in a row. Have to beat everyone by at least a 15-point margin, more than 15 points for the next 3-4 years to get to 100 points.
Jeez, like, so do you think that serves as sufficient proof to the fact that maybe the All Blacks of that era really are and were the best rugby team ever?
Yeah, they were good. They were great. Good is not the right word. They were fucking great. Like they were like the Boks now. But also, like, I felt there was only like 3 teams that competed with them. It was the Boks. It was Australia was really good. That's hard. And Ireland every now and then, and maybe the French now and then. But now, if you think about the top 6 teams, like from Argentina, England, the French, Ireland, New Zealand, South Africa, like any of those 6 teams can win.
Italy.
Yeah, Italy can.
They showed face.
Wales at one stage was very good, but they're very shit now. A couple of years ago, they were like almost number 1 in the world. So, yes, like I think the Boks now have way bigger challenges week in and week out compared to the New Zealand team from back then. But that team, New Zealand team, was great. It would be amazing if you can if we can AI this and say, listen here, that team from the best combination, 15 or 23 combination from 2011, 2015.
All Blacks
Versus the best combination from now. Play against each other, and then you put like in a neutral venue, neutral era. Like it's not like a refereeing era, so it's not their referee or our referee. It's like a neutral. So neutral, like everything neutral, and then those guys at their peak, like the Malcolm Marx at the peak, the Oxes at the peaks.
The Peter Steffs, the Sashes, Pollards.
Yeah. That'd be tough because if you go from where would you pick the squad from 23 till now, and then you'll pick them between 2011 2015, or do you go like 2019 till now, like 6 years, and then give 6 years that side as well?
Yeah, I think I do that.
Yeah, because then I might still make that team.
Nah, you'd be in the team, 100%. I'm not just saying that because you're my chommy, like you actually would be. Because 2019, you guys revved that World Cup, and then 2023 even more so.
Yeah.
And then even till now, even more, like now you have to have 2019 in there, I think. Also, I'm very emotional about 2019.
Yeah.
Because it was
the start, it was the catalyst of everything.
It was the first time that the world started going, oh boy, these guys are back.
Yeah.
They're back.
I did a chat with the Off the Ball, I think it's Off the Ball guys, the podcast there in Dublin on Friday. And so one of the big questions were like, was that 2017 loss before Rassie and them came back in the Springbok group like part of the change of the Bok mentality? And I was very involved in that game. Like I played, came on halftime. But it was like thinking back to it, like that was the biggest defeat we've taken in that game and New Zealand, and it was fucking tough. Really, like people wrote us off. Like they said, like the Bok physicality isn't there anymore. The Springboks don't have a game plan. The Oaks aren't fit. The Irish just did what they wanted to do with them. It was tough. And then, like now, how many years later? 8 years.
8
years later, the Boks go and they clapped him back on that stadium again.
Yeah. Is it worse to get hate or judgment from South African fans or from the world?
No, South African fans.
Worse, eh?
Yeah, it's your people.
Yeah.
Like someone like we talking shit about Pollock now. It's like he doesn't give a shit what we say.
Oh, he's like, screw those guys.
Yeah, but
he's going, I know Steven. I don't know who the hell the other dickhead is. Yeah.
But he'll be
Grand
like,
fair.
He'll be like, I don't really care what those Zach say because they're fucking 2 Oaks sitting in Cape Town in the studio talking shit about me. He doesn't really care, but he'll care what the tabloids say about him or what all the UK or the English podcast guys say or pundits say. That would ick him or irritate him, but he doesn't give a fuck. So I never cared what the Global.
what other,
I
yeah,
always care what the South African people said.
yeah,
Yeah.
some moments in the game as well.
Yeah.
I don't think we've spoken enough on that hit against Malky for that yellow card. I'm still very upset about that. Maybe I need to let it go at some point. I will. I think that should have been a full red and not just a 20-minute.
Yeah. I also the wrote hier in my fucking lekker dagboekie.
Sasha's hit.
Yeah, tough, bro. That
That
was
was close.
That was close. I felt Sasha did everything in his power to get as low as possible. And fuck, he hit the guard, so he couldn't, like, when he hit him, like, there's no way you can get your arm. So, but also good refereeing. Like, he realized that. He said, like, the guy's busy being tackled. Sasha hit him, and fuck, he hit him hard, but there's nothing more than a yellow card because he never hit him
Welcome to rugby.
Welcome to the cauldron. Fucking the hit on
Kane Moody.
Moody. Bro, but I feel for that kid. That Brian. That fucking Kanan should have gotten a red card for how fucking hard he hit that kid.
That, it happened, and they stopped the game. And I remember going,
Why are they going back for that?
I was like, wait, did Kanan have the ball? Because there was like a very quick little handover there that I thought, I stand corrected, I think it was Querbus running out next to him or someone was running alongside him. And I was like, wait, did Moody just hit someone and not have the ball? Because that would be quite bad.
Yeah.
And then they zoomed in and I was like, Kanan Moody had the ball. They stopped the game because the man with the ball hit the tackler so hard
That they thought the tackler.
that they thought Kanan Moody should have got a card for it.
No, they wanted to give O'Brien a card for a high hit. But it was like super passive.
Yes, eventually I picked that up.
Yeah.
But I was like, we were laughing because we were going, this guy's getting a concussion and a card.
Yeah.
That's a rough day for that kid.
Yeah, fuck. You don't want to get hit that hard or
Yes,
fucking run
like,
at that
dude.
hard.
He got hit so hard that I swear, if you zoom in, you see a piece of him keep moving. And the rest of him goes in the opposite direction,
Yeah,
dude.
it's fucking hard.
He didn't know where he was when he got up off the ground.
He,
Kanan
so
Moody's bulletproof.
it's quite tough to get, like, be in the wrong when you're the ball carrier unless you, like, stick out like an elbow or forearm.
Okay.
So you can do whatever you want. Like, you can have a stiff arm.
Really? So you can stiff arm but not forearm?
You can't forearm. You can forearm, like, here on the shoulder. Like, you can bump it out like that.
Like I could grab you by the chest.
Yeah, you can. But if your hand hits my chest first and then your forearm, then it's
I
fine.
see. Okay.
But, like, a guy can come at me and I can run like this. And I can...
That must be so satisfying.
Bro, did you see fucking Sacho's handoff on Gibson Park? Bro, you hit him. Gibson just like, he sat there and it looked like he was chilling on the fucking beach like this.
Left him behind. Gibson Park was like, I'll start my leave now. After that. Yeah.
You can sub me right off.
Quick question. Have you ever handed off someone that comes to mind and you're like, that was a damn good feeling?
Yeah, at school, like fucking often. At school, I was like the stiff one. Lang arm van gerecht, man. Hit ook with the fucking stiff arm of justice. The stiff arm of justice.
That's brilliant.
But no, I was more like a bumper. I used to bump it.
Shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah.
Yeah.
On shoulder.
That's what my dad used to tell me to do when I was playing hockey.
But it's
I got so many yellow cards in hockey because my dad would come watch. I'm very lucky. My dad came to so many of my games. He was always present at my galas and my games and everything.
Amazing.
And we'd be playing hockey, and I'd get frustrated with something, and he'd be like, "Josh," look at me, go, "Use the shoulder," and I'd go, "Okay." going to get the ball and shoulder someone. Ref, blow, Josh, yellow. My dad's like, "There you go, boy.
There you go.
That's how you do it." If my son's not going to play rugby, he'll play rugby at hockey. Yeah. There we go.
Brilliant.
There we go. Yeah, that was the best. The period of time at the end of the first half where it was scrum, 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 scrum. As a player, I just want to get your take on that of like, where do you think Rassie and the team's head is at when you've identified such a weakness in the opposition? Because it's still brave to go, we're going to scrum again. We're going to let that clock run. It turned into the
6 minutes or something of scrumming?
6 minutes of scrumming.
Yeah.
Where do you think team and Rassie's head is at for that?
So the only reason why they would have done it like that is either to score a try or get a penalty try or get a yellow card. So they got both.
Okay.
So it was a successful outcome. Like they scrum to get a prop or someone off the field with a yellow card, because then it's repeat infringement. Like by the third time you have to give a yellow card or a penalty try. So what annoyed me is because the first scrum, the guy got pinged for yellow card because it was like the fourth or fifth time he dropped a scrum. Then we took it, and then they didn't give the penalty try, and then we took another scrum, and then we scrummed them again, and then there was the penalty try. But there wasn't a yellow card at that penalty try, because normally there is.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Usually a penalty try and a card go hand in hand.
Yes.
Dylan said the same.
Yeah, because normally it's like a slap down or push over or more. When there's a penalty try, there's a yellow card. But there wasn't with this one. And I thought Peter Steff and them ran to the ref and said, listen, you just literally gave us a penalty try. Where's the yellow card? And I think the ref said, like, listen, I gave you the scrum before I sent the guy off for a yellow card.
Yeah, even the ref was like, guys, my arm's getting tired from holding up the yellow card all the time. Can you give me a break?
Yeah. Fucking cards like melt in my hand.
Yes, like Oprah. You get a yellow. You get a yellow. You get a yellow. It was mad, dude.
It's mad, yeah. I wonder what like the halftime chat was. I wonder what
for us or for them?
For them. I wonder what Andy Farrell said there. It's like, listen, you guys, you're fucking a bunch of disappointments.
It must have.
Because they came out with a bit of like.
I read he walked into that locker room and the Afrikaans just came out of him and he was like, no weet julle. I've got no other advice to give you guys. That's South Africa. Welcome. Welcome to their world.
Because I would have, if I was Rassie, my chat would have been like, fuck guys, we creating so many opportunities, but we're not finishing. Like we can't allow these guys like back into the game. Like if they come back confident, we might lose this test match. So we need to be fucking scarp. That would have been my chat, but I don't know.
Yeah, second half. Again, I don't want to sound spoiled. We've brought it up so many times on the show. Don't get spoiled. Second half was frustrating with all those entries and not being able to get across.
Yeah.
But I also think there was a level of frustration for South Africa because little things like when, what's his name? He came on as a substitute for someone else. He knocked the ball out of Quibus's hand from inside the ruck. Yes,
I know exactly what you're talking
about.
Yeah.
I think that happened multiple times.
Oh, where they like
where a hand would infringe with the ball. Yeah. Because when I rewatched the highlights, I was like, why do I see a hand in the side there? Why is that? And I was like, I think that was something quite common through that game. Yeah. So I think
like
little
Doris like coming over like the side of the rack and then just not taking the ball but like infringing, like
you break the flow.
Yeah.
Because Quibus is now thinking of you and he's thinking, are they going to get blown? Are we going to get given an advantage? Because if an advantage, shit, maybe I swing to Mani and Mani goes for the cross kick because we'll get the advantage, we'll get the ball back if it doesn't work. You know, like that's what I imagine going through his head when someone infringes in that way. So I think that breaks flow quite a bit, which maybe causes quite a bit of frustration for South Africa, which then in turn could lead to Ireland finding their feet again and working their way back to the halfway line and then potentially our 22. I think this is me
thinking a lot,
doing the psychology of rugby like I play. Yeah.
Oh shit!
But great, dude. I think in closing as well, Arrogance 50th.
Yeah, massive.
Cap.
Okay, well done.
Well done, Viking.
Well done,
Yes, he's a bugger, dude. To be honest with you, when I saw 50, I was like, only 50?
Yeah.
It feels like he's played so many more games because he makes such an impact to the team.
Yeah, no, but it's also like he's been unlucky with like injuries and stuff and he missed out on a couple of seasons. So, I mean, just happy he's injury-free at the moment and he carries on. He's playing for the Boks. He's doing a good job for them.
Yeah, he's great, eh? The offload king.
Offload king. Saw a couple of them on the weekend.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like thinking, fuck, he's forcing them in very, very tricky situations.
With the offloads.
Yeah.
You
Do
got to be wakker.
like, huh?
You got to be wakker with it.
Yeah, you got to be wakker.
Yeah.
Do you think it felt like a home game for him, like playing at the Viva?
Good question. Were there
You reckon they booed
players?
him?
I rate so. Damn, I actually didn't listen to the crowd when he came out. Surely they wouldn't do that. That would piss me off.
You know what pissed me off is RG ran out like first. But Caleb Doris was like fucking 2 steps behind him.
Uh,
So I don't know if you saw like in the build-up to the run-out before the anthems, RG was running. It's like normally give the Oak 20 seconds to like save the moment of his 50th. Bro, when RG ran, Caleb came. It was 3 steps.
right after him.
Right after him.
That is annoying. Just another little screw you from them, you know?
Yeah.
It'll happen. It'll happen. You mentioned, I don't think I got it into the last, I didn't get it into the last episode because Ireland played New Zealand and that wasn't in episode 28. Episode 28 was on YouTube. It's still on Spotify and other platforms. Unfortunately, the video got removed because we used the highlights from footage and we can't get that right just yet. So apologies for that. I know everyone loved us reviewing highlights. We're finding another way to do it, so we'll get back on that content soon for you guys. But with Ireland, they have 2 anthems.
I don't know if it's 2 anthems. They've just got like 2
Or like they
sing-alongs.
sing 2 things.
Yeah.
Shoulder to shoulder and the other one.
Yeah.
And certain players don't sing on the first one.
As I told you, didn't I tell you that when we were watching the rugby at my place?
Yes, but I'm saying you haven't said it on the show.
I don't know how true it is though. So some of the players that play for Ireland is part of the Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK.
Yeah?
So Ulster and Belfast is part of the UK, United Kingdom. So they got the pound, they under UK governance, and then you got the Republic of Ireland, which is Munster, Dublin, Cork, and Connacht, and all these other provinces. And I think like when the guys sing the Irish national anthem, the guys from Belfast don't sing the words because they're not from Ireland. They're from Northern Ireland, which is a different country. I think probably just quick preview of this weekend's game. Springbok Wales at the Principality Stadium.
Oh yeah. Do you have a prediction?
I think we're going to beat them by like 30 points. Also, it's good to see like Reece Zammit back, Louis Reece Zammit.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
They put up like a good performance for the first 50 minutes against the All Blacks this weekend. I think we're going to see a completely different Springbok team. I think we're going to see a side. A lot of the guys who haven't had a lot of minutes is going to play this weekend. I think guys like Malky,
Polly's
probably going to play. Malky's probably going to rest. Might see
Ethan Hooker
back in the squad. You might see
Kurt Lee.
if he's ready from concussion, you might see Sos back in the squad.
Yeah.
Depends on Wilco's injury. You might see Wilco starting tight head. Might see Bongi playing a test match.
That would be cool. Let's see, bro.
Let's see.
We'll be watching. Sorry, I actually have our predictions from last time. When we put predictions in, I had Wales, South Africa 12-45 to South Africa, and you had 50-16 to South Africa.
50-16.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not too far off.
I'm happy with that. Our island predictions.
New Zealand beat Wales this weekend past 52-26.
Yeah, so 50 could be solid for us as well. You're right.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be a bit stronger, to be
I
honest.
think so. Our island predictions in closing were 21-17 as my prediction to South Africa, and 32-23 prediction for you to South Africa. So wasn't far off.
Wasn't far off.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If there's anything else that you would like to see, let us know. Once again, congrats to Malcolm Marx, congrats to Arrogance, and congrats to the Springboks on a huge win over Ireland. Who are we?
Zombie.
Zombie. Cheers, guys.